Well, what's up, guys? It's Dux, and welcome back to the R90 series. This is the journey where discipline meets consistency, and every round brings me one step closer to my goal. Heal your body, focus your mind, live your way. Let's get into it. Round 5 is officially complete. This one was different, not because it was perfect, but because it wasn't. I actually ended this round 18 hours early. Not because I was hungry, not because I lost discipline, but because I needed to take pain medication after straining my left oblique sneezing. Ouch. That hurt. Yeah, a whole middle age crisis moment right there. Life be lifing. But here's the thing, the rounds don't have to be perfect because we aren't perfect. This whole journey is about consistency, not perfection. And my goal is still the same, to average about 90 hours per fast across the entire R90 series. Now let's talk numbers. This round, I only lost 1 pound, but that brings my total to 19.3 pounds lost in 20 days. That's still real progress. That's still movement. That's still momentum. Not every round is going to be dramatic. Some rounds are quiet. Some rounds are messy. Some rounds are just about showing up. And that's exactly what round 5 was. How my body felt this round. This round, my body felt inflamed. My knees were swollen and painful. I had a pretty bad outbreak of hives. And overall, I just felt like my system was irritated. Now, I'm not giving medical advice. I'm just sharing my personal experience. I spent 15 years in the US Navy, exposed to all kinds of chemicals and environments. And every time I started burning fat rapidly, I tend to get hives. It's something I've noticed for years. When my body starts releasing stored stuff, my skin reacts. On top of that, I've had 4 knee surgeries in my life. So when my knees flare up during fasting, I sometimes feel like my body is working on old injuries. A lot of people talk about fasting helping the body focus on repair. And while I'm not making any claims, I can say this. It felt like my body was digging into some old issues this round. Round 5 wasn't comfortable, but it was real. And sometimes the real rounds are the ones that teach you the most. Fasting education. Round 5 topic is the imperfect round. Let's talk about something people don't highlight enough. Imperfect rounds are part of the journey. People often imagine fasting as this clean, disciplined, flawless process. But the truth is, life doesn't pause just because you're fasting. You get injured, you get sick, you get stressed, you sneeze too hard, and you strain your oblique. Life happens. And when it does, you adjust, you pivot, you listen to your body, you do what you need to do. The R90 isn't about hitting 90 hours perfectly every single time. It's about building a rhythm that averages out over time. It's about showing up even when the round isn't pretty. It's about learning how to stay committed through the messy parts. Round 5 is a reminder that discipline isn't perfection, it's persistence. Unique, commonly known fasting benefits. Even in a tough round, people often talk about a few general benefits that show up when fasting becomes a long-term practice. Some of these lined up with what I experienced. First was more awareness of inflammation. Fasting makes you notice what feels off in your body. A deeper connection to physical signs. You could tell when something isn't normal. a stronger mental resilience. Pushing through discomfort builds confidence. A clearer understanding of your limits. You learn when to push and when to pause. A sense of control. Even when the round isn't perfect, you're still choosing the path forward. These are general things people mention, and round 5 definitely made me more aware of what my body is trying to tell me. The refeed window. My refeed window this round was only 1 hour. I wanted to make up some of the lost fasting time on the front end, so I kept it tight, clean, and intentional. Just enough to refuel, nothing heavy, nothing that would slow me down going into the next cycle. The big picture. For anyone new here, my starting weight was 325.2 pounds. My long-term goal is to get to 195 pounds. This R90 series is part of that journey. 45 rounds of discipline, growth, and real results. Some rounds will be smooth, some rounds will be rough, but every round moves me closer to the version of myself I'm working toward. Round 6, my next fast is on the way, and it's planned to be 113 hours. A longer one, a reset, a chance to get back on rhythm and keep the average strong. Round 6 is going to be interesting, and I'm ready for it. It's going to finish this year, so hopefully next year I can get below 300 pounds. Thanks for tuning in to another round of the R90 series. This journey is all about growth, discipline, and showing up every single day. If you're locked in with me, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment with your goals. Heal your body, focus your mind, and live your way. This is D-Duck's Way of Life, and we are just getting started. If you like this video, then you'll love the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Mahalo.